What time we off?
It's like a little after 10, like a little
What are you
10.
eating over there?
Donut.
I want a piece of the chocolate one.
You want a chocolate one?
No, I want a piece of the chocolate.
You can take a piece of it. There's a whole one in there.
She wants to steal my chocolate. She's trying to steal my chocolate.
She does no. She's not trying to. She's
But
trying
did
to.
you see his face on her act?
You saw it? Yeah, I like you like.
She's trying to restore her chocolate. That's right, beautiful. Yeah, restore the chocolate beauty.
We're back on live on the radio. Y'all ready to go live? We're right live.
Yeah.
Stop trying that. Use a napkin.
What?
Marcus eating donuts and put all the crumbs in my
Oh, you putting all crumbs? Putting some crumbs?
Hello, DNA Radio. This is the Venus versus Mars show. We're a little behind schedule today, but
We West Coast. We West Coast right now.
Yo, hold on 1 second. Nate Ski's going to come on at, let's say it's, what time is it? He's going to come on at 10 o'clock New York time, which makes it, is that 7? No, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. He'll be coming on at 7 o'clock. Sorry. He's coming at 8 o'clock California time. He'll be on at, all those on the West Coast, Nate Ski's coming on at 8 o'clock California time. That'll be 11 o'clock New York time.
What?
Thank you very much.
You got yourself on track. I like that.
Thank you very much. I'm talking so loud in this microphone too.
So what's up, people? What's going on? I'm saying Charms is in the building.
Does he want those
Shut up, homie.
Charms?
no thanks to it.
No, I gave her a piece. She just took a piece of it.
Oh, this is on a diet.
It's not I'm on a diet. Like the only thing that's going up is my elbow to chin connection. It's time to take it down.
The elbow and the chin.
Elbow to chin.
Greg's called it a live it, not a diet.
Called a live it.
Live it.
I'm just trying to make better choices. I tried to bring DNA along, and he was like, "I'm not feeling the food thing," so I left it be.
Oh, you know what, Charms? You should have a segment, 15-minute or less segment about health, since you know all this stuff. Yeah, I know about this. I don't know about this health stuff. Everybody has an expiration date, so I'm going to enjoy life to the fullest.
Yeah, but it's how you want to live the life. Like, you can enjoy life to the fullest. There's nothing wrong with portions, but you also have to be watchful of those negative portions.
So do we agree we'll have a health segment starting the next time you come here? Think about it. Think about it.
I will think about it because it's I find it a little bit hypocritical to be giving a health session when you're not being healthy yourself. So,
Yeah, I share my.
like, I don't want any of your chocolate donut.
Now, what's wrong with donuts? Like, what's the sugar?
See, I'm showing. I'm
It's
trying
the
to
time of
share.
night that we're eating, and like sugars are really bad for you. Like sugars change everything in your life, and some people believe sugars and lack of vitamin D in African American.
I'm a diabetic. My mom's be watching this show on the low.
A lot of issues like hypertension,
Let me have this
diabetes,
donut.
cancers, da, 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 da.
Get out on the
It's
side.
balanced. That's what's that. We're eating donuts at 9:22 at night.
Yo, I had a busy day.
The sugar, you just asked me. I said it 3 times. It's the sugar and donuts.
I had a busy day today.
So you're not having a busy night. That's the whole idea. The whole idea of healthy eating is to eat your
My
heaviest
metabolism.
meals
My metabolism
early.
got to kick in.
Excuse me, I'm going to Planet Fitness after the donut.
Lies you tell. Planet Fit Bed.
And don't ask me about my eating habits, because I won't contribute. I'm just gonna let you guys have fun. This is
What?
I have to sit this one out.
Well, Rock has a high metabolism, so he doesn't have the issues that the other 3 of us
Excuse
in the
me,
room have.
Mark. I'm saying his name is Marcus right now. I'm saying
I have nothing to do with that. I know
his name is
Rock.
Marcus.
I
His
know
name is
him, Rock.
Marcus. Derek. How many names you gave him to say that he look like?
Leroy.
Leroy.
He's a Sean, a Michael,
I like this song too. Sean Live.
I'm saying.
whatever. But anyway,
Yeah.
welcome to Venus versus Mars. Listen, DNA. Hold your horses.
I'm saying. Yeah. Wait. Yo.
This is Venus versus Mars, not shoot your shot, okay?
Oh, DNA shoot a shot.
That's what I just said.
You can shoot your shot.
DNA, it has the Edelman donuts, and you know how he gets after Edelman donuts. Y'all in trouble.
Enterman.
Edelman.
All over the world, we're gonna have to tie him down and hose him down or something.
No, his mouth gets outrageous. I'm just letting y'all know.
Oh.
Oh.
See? You're like I'm always picking on John. She's picking on me.
No.
I am not picking
Never
on
call
you.
your mouth outrageous.
DNA.
My mouth said a lot of things, but never
You said
outrageous.
you said a lot of things on air, and I just had to go pick up my face and
What's
put
up,
it right
Mama?
back on and make sure it was straight. Like
What
you
did I
give me
talk
all the
about
time.
Listen. If y'all want to hear what DNA said,
What did I say?
go to DNAradio.net or go to Andy Lee page and check out DNAradio.net with Rockman, and you'll hear the whole conversation. It was crazy tonight.
He was like the Energizer Buddy, and I'm sitting there like,
I'm
what
like-
is going on with DNA?
Why are you calling all these feminine things? Can that be the Hawk or something?
Wait.
Okay, he was the hawk right when I came in, and I'm like, well, what is happening? Now I know them damn donuts. Y'all know y'all can't give DNA too many donuts.
It was before the donuts. I think he needed this. He was crashing through it, so he needed that.
I was sneaking donuts in the kitchen when you guys were on the air.
Oh, Mo, shout out to Mo. Venus versus Mars, my favorite Saturday night duo. I love me some Charms. LOL at Wizz. Thank you, boo. Hey.
What about me, Mo?
What's up, Clinton? Ray Clay in the building.
What's up,
Yo.
Ray?
So, but no, I'm just saying, even Ray Clay had to hit me like, what?
What did I do?
DNA.
You was off the
You was
hook.
off the hook.
I'm like,
I
yo.
have spoken this way all my life since age 10.
No.
No difference.
No, yeah. Some nights you are off the chains and we just gotta look at you, DNA. We just gotta look at you and go, That's DNA.
Cause Wizz is about to pop-ish. Cause I said that. Whatever. I wasn't saying nothing.
What?
I was going in on. No, I'm just reading what she said.
Cause Wizz about the pop is cause I said that. Yeah, you throw hate. Yo, you know Wizz tried to set me up today. He tried to tell me to get off at the wrong stop.
Did not.
You did so.
Did
Don't
not.
be telling everybody I'll stop talking.
Listen, I'm not telling, but he tried to have me walk a mile. Why you do that? You knew I already had car issues.
I just told you where I stopped at. So
So we gotta commend Charms,
I know.
and Wizz. When they always here, we appreciate it. We came by Subway today. I appreciate it. I'm sure your fans and supporters really appreciate you guys being in the house.
look, my chariot brung me. It was the Iron 3.
But let me be honest, like
Iron 3.
Yeah.
Iron 3.
and I borrowed it on the way.
Yes.
But I will say, being on the train, like my kid was like, "Mommy, it's okay. You can take the train." I was really panicking. Like, what do you mean I gotta take the train all the way there? I was like, I don't know about this, y'all. I'm gonna stay home. But then I did see some interesting things. Like, okay, so I'm a little old school, right? You know, we were
How
taught,
old are you?
mind your damn business, okay? But anyway, is it okay to walk around with hairy legs?
For who? Men or women?
Oh my God, woman wasn't shaving her legs. Let me get that.
So I get a little crazy when I'm like, all right, I have too much hair going on, right? So I'm on a train and this lady is sitting across. Oh, she looks nice. Her dress is cute. It's a button down. I said the socks in the closet are a little crazy. All of a sudden, I look around because I'm being observant. You know, I'm on a train by myself. And all I see is these black hairs, and her skin is like the color of chicken. And I just thought, is that okay?
What? Oh, the
Like she
chicken?
looked like, what's that hairy man called? You know, the guy with all
Leave
the
that
hair.
lady alone. She can't help that.
You talking about Bigfoot?
Stop picking on
Yeah,
her.
Bigfoot. No, her leg. Listen, DNA.
Sasquatch. Oh, damn.
Sasquatch, yeah. Her legs were so. I just kept staring at her legs. I felt really bad though. It's like when people stare at my leg, because you know they try to figure out it's prosthetic or whatever. I was really looking at her legs like really something awful. Like it was really horrible. It was really horrible. But is it okay? Like, do we walk around with hairy legs? I don't know. I don't.
No.
Well, somebody needs to send her an Instagram
Look,
message.
there's no cuddling at night with her. You feel like you be like something's crawling on you. She probably put the leg on you. That ain't sexy.
It was so
Maybe he's a
awkward.
caterpillar trying to turn
Hell
into a
no.
butterfly.
No, it was so awkward. It was just so confusing.
Rap.
She had hair nowhere else but her legs. Like it was just there.
Listen, I think I would rather have seen that than have this woman one time I went to church. She was an older woman. And mind you, I had to bite my tongue. But she came at me, she's like, "Oh, you must be from New York. Your voice is like, you gotta talk like this." And I was like, "You can get out of my face with that much stuff."
Oh,
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I did
Like-
not want to say that when she was in my basement saying that shit to me. I was like,
Remember last year when I started flipping out because I had a long chin hair? Like, I just sitting here going like this.
Oh,
what?
And I'm pulling. I'm like, oh. Yo, my mother was saying, get your life, young lady.
I was like, ooh,
I
you
bet you
shouldn't
that
have.
hurt too.
No, I clipped it.
I like, ooh, you shouldn't have did that.
No, but those are days when I'm
More
glad.
come.
No, I cut it. I didn't pull it. But there are days when I'm glad I'm not light skinned because sometimes we all have mustaches. But girl,
Oh, I know a lot of light skinned people who got that. Hey, bro.
right. I have this one
Hombre.
here. Yeah. Oh my God. But is that attractive? Is it okay for your girl to have a nicer mustache to you?
I got the Wizz. You know, you get the line, the thin line. Salt
Yes.
pepper.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
for the record,
Yes.
DNA do not agree with none of this conversation. I like talking about nobody.
We're not talking
This
about
is not talking
We're
about
not talking about
nobody.
people.
This is a show about everything.
Oh, you messed up. This is a show about
And
anything and everything, but never a show about nothing.
Nothing.
This
we don't
is,
talk about people. We talk about issues.
but this is
politics.
not. This is an
Well, this is-
issue.
this
It's
is a
okay.
topic.
Because listen, a lot of
She didn't make
feminists.
herself, so she can't help it.
No, it's not that. It's just that are we moving away from those traditional thoughts of, oh, well, women and men have to look like this and that, and are we comfortable with it? Like, is it okay to walk around with hairy underarms and hairy legs? I don't like hairy underarms on men
Why
or
would you
women
got a woman anyway?
because her legs caught me off guard. It just didn't match the
Put the
outfit.
legs down.
Yeah, I was the legs. I was the legs.
Her legs was you was watching another lady.
No, I swear
See,
to goodness.
this men don't do that. Men is not looking at another man's legs. It's just heavy. I'm saying.
No.
Because y'all expect.
At least not like that. But
No.
there's just other things we do. But I'm not going to mention it. But I've seen guys do that.
Listen.
And I'm talking about heterosexual men. I'm like, wow.
Hey, Rick, what's up, Rick? Momo says, I don't want to carry people. I'm a hair-free individual except on the top of my head. I'm with Mo. And she also says, I don't have a mustache. And no, it is not attractive.
Wait, say that again. She don't have a what?
A mustache.
A mustache.
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 That's what I said.
Mustache. You from France? You from Paris? Mustache.
Yo, you're so disrespectful.
Mustache.
It's just what's accepted because, it's taboo for women not to shave their legs.
So when I'm gonna see my barber, I'm gonna say, make sure you shave my mustache. I'm gonna get my washing set next week. That's right. I call my
Speaking-
dream washing set.
Watching says whatever.
That's right.
Whatever.
That's
Speaking of things that are acceptable and taboo,
Uh-huh.
who you try to attract with that? Is just chilling? LOL. Exactly. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but
No, but some women feel like they shouldn't have to shave.
Yeah, my friend is
I don't
crazy.
know.
they even have after shows. DNAradio.net.
Oh, yeah, YouTube.
Be you, period, I guess.
I was like, yo, it's crazy because my whole thing.
DNA.
I'm saying that don't matter.
Right here.
I'm saying
Right.
let's make sure it's not seen
Listen,
like that. But that hairy joint, I mean, was she had a skirt, a short
she had
skirt?
a long dress on, right? But it was a button down front. So when she crossed her leg, it was just so awkward because I just wasn't expecting that. So don't let Charles ride
You
the
was
train.
lusting over another
Wait.
lady.
I was
No,
not. I was
I'm gonna
just
say
shocked.
like
Oh.
this. No, women can kind of get away with that without being called lesbian. Men aren't too fortunate.
That's right. We can't.
Women
I can.
as a
No, unless you are with it. But yes, it's not normal for heterosexual men to compliment each other on certain things.
like
I
women
want to make some
compliment each other.
compliments earlier tonight.
What?
That would have been a fight. That would have been a fight.
DNA. See, there goes those donuts again. I keep
No,
telling y'all.
I can't wait till I share these shows.
I
this
keep
week.
telling y'all about them donuts. But let's talk about
What's
stuff that is out of the ordinary. Did you see my post this week?
Yes.
Misfit mommies.
Misfits mommies.
I remember seeing
I'ma
a
give you
post
the
that
floor.
you did post something about it. I think it was the question about about posting a picture of your ex or whatever
Nope.
did with your kids or something.
Oh, that was me.
That was it.
That was me.
I posted if you go to Wizz Charms, Wayne, Charmine, Venus versus
GPS, Venus versus Mars. Was, people.
Anyway, if you go to our like page, you'll see a post. I put up Misfit Mommies. I take it that the author is German. because of the name. But the book is named How Babies Are Made, and it's a children's book.
It's a children's book.
It's a children's book. So you were like, okay, well, let's open up this book. You see the mommy and the daddy on the front cover. Next thing you know, you open
Imagine
the book.
Rick saying this. Oh, y'all go read, get to the bank. Uncle Ricky, can you read me a story?
I'm thinking about that song.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come on, right?
No,
So you go to read the book. You sit in with your kid, you know. You
Mhm.
open the book. You have to go to our page to see this book, right? How, and Google it. You can Google it too. But go to our page. We like to come to our page. But Google it. How Babies Are Made. And you see the mommy and the daddy on the front. You think, okay, it's a black mommy, white mom, black daddy, white mommy. Okay, he's there. You open up the book. Next thing you know, mommy and daddy are naked. Next thing you know, you see pubic hairs. Next thing you know, on the next page, they're having intercourse, and you see the penis inside the canal of the vagina.
The canal.
Then next picture, you see the baby is growing inside the womb.
It's growing.
And I think that the funniest part was at the end when the baby's coming out, because you see the arms out like she's pushing the mom's legs, the booty apart, and the head and the eyes are wide open, right? Like a swimming dolphin.
I'm here.
Is you know,
that too graphic for kids?
I mean, is that an appropriate book for the birds and the bees? Did I say that right? The birds and the bees book. Are you reading that to your kid? Are you going to use that as a parent tool?
I mean, yes. If they teenagers, you can just like this, shoot like this. But I can't see like preschool.
Realize our kids are exposed to different things every day, right? Because
that's true.
They have the internet. Their friends have siblings, or they have siblings, and sometimes teenagers and parents do inappropriate things in front of kids. But how graphic is too graphic?
That shit was graphic. That shit was on chain. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, who the fuck wrote this? Who approved this shit?
And we crossed like 4 different barriers. First, we had the interracial couple. Okay, we were cousins of that. But then they was just like nude.
I'm like, yo, who the fuck did this? I'm like, yo, who approved this message?
DNA, no comment.
What was it? Was it the internet or was it YouTube?
No, it's a book.
I mean, you saw it on the internet.
Yeah. Do we gotta show DNA the book?
No. Was it in a Google search or was it a website?
You can Google search How Babies Are Made.
How did you see it? Is my question.
It came across my Facebook page. There's a page called
Facebook, and allows that, but people skip.
And what's the joint?
We talking about politics.
I was thinking the same thing, but yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Haters. That's what it is. They hate it.
That joint was too graphic. I'm like, that's really a graphic novel.
Maybe they paid advertising. Was it paid advertising?
I don't know. Honestly, I was trying to figure out if it was a legitimate book. And when you go to Amazon, it's there. It's sold on Amazon.
I want to see if it's at Barnes and Nobles now.
I don't think American bookstores are ready for that. Amazon, you can get things, from different places. Because I was skeptic. At first, I thought it was a Ponzi. But there was a real script to it. Hey, Ernest, welcome. But anyway, that was mine.
What's that, E?
You don't let Charline come into, play.
I'm saying, would you show that to your kids?
It is.
Wait, Momo says, I know someone who doesn't shave their underarms. Homegirl got a bush under there. I don't know who she been with, who co-signed that was cute. It's not brothers, just stop.
Yes.
It's what? Not. Brothers, stop.
Hold on,
just
caller. Hold on, caller.
Let homegirl know that ain't cute. The same way I tell my fly ass niece to let her homeboys know I can't rock with you if you don't pull your damn pants up. So basically, Momo said, yeah, that right.
That's disgusting. I feel like where you running to?
That's sexist.
Who did I run to?
Who we got on the line today?
What up, caller?
Who can I run to? Charles is my chocolate boo. What's up? It's your boy, Warbucks in the building. Salute to the whole Venus and Mars. Salute the Rock Man. Salute DNA. Salute the DNA Radio. What's good? How y'all doing tonight?
What's good,
What's up, Warbucks?
We just played your record earlier.
What's wrong? Look what you got.
You and Yachty played.
Yeah, the song that you was rapping with Yachty.
Yeah, look what you got. You heard that, yo. I like the drop before that, too. That was hot. Yo, glad it Yachty. What's going on? How y'all doing today?
It's good, B.
Chilling.
Know what I'm saying?
Enjoying the weather finally in New York.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm at this all-white party, you know, looking elegant. You know what I mean? Yeah, all-white party.
Warbucks.
What up?
I gotta hit you with this question.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm saying a girl come to your house, right?
A girl come to my house.
She take a shower off. I mean, she takes a shower. But you ain't even see it. She comes in the room.
Okay.
And then she moves her towel. And honey got like an afro on her leg.
Oh, she got to go, man. I don't want no afro puffs in my section.
I'm like, yo.
You feel me?
Like she's Sasquatch.
Yeah, I'm talking about legs and hair like caterpillar.
I like that shit clean shave. I like all that leg shave. When you coming to get with me, man, I just like the pureness of everything. You feel me? All that bushy afro puffs. Rough and stuff with her afro puff.
Right.
I'm going with your bad stuff.
I can't do it, Charles.
Why you gotta say Charles? It wasn't me.
Hold on, damn, Charles, you gotta shake the legs? What the hell?
Well, but why you put my business out there like that?
Charles look like she keep her stuff clean. Yeah, dig.
You gotta turn it back to me, right, Wiz? Thanks, Wiz.
Whatever.
There was a lady on the train, and she shocked the shit out of me when she crossed her legs. It was like Sasquatch on the train, and I was just so confused. Like, really?
I have to ask this question.
What?
Was she white or black?
She was white.
Okay.
You know,
she was
white. She was white.
Okay. Oh.
Might have been Spanish, but so could you imagine the complexion with all
what up, Trina?
It was just not. It's just so confusing.
Trina.
Then I started thinking, was she really a boy or was she really a girl?
If I was a boy.
Yeah. Don't let me ride the train anymore. My car
I will shave.
That's not good.
Listen, train isn't that bad. Sometimes you see a decent show and it's not as crazy as chaotic, but other times you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, but it's just distracting. Like, it's just so much that goes on in the train.
Get music. Or have you had your little girls, but at least you had somebody to accompany you.
No, I was by myself. What are you talking about?
She was traumatized. She was like, oh my God.
Oh, really? Then you need to hold somebody's hand.
There was nobody's hand to hold on that train.
Nobody, baby.
That was a long ride from where I came from. Anyway, what's going on with you, Warbucks? Who you at this white affair with?
Warbucks?
Did we lose him?
Warbucks!
Yo.
Warbucks signed out.
Warbucks! Yo, Bucks! Yo, Bucks!
I'm still here. My face hitting on mute.
Oh. He's probably saying something.
So you shocked him with the hairy damn leg. He probably like, God damn, hairy legs on trains. This is what's happening in New York. I'm never coming to New York no more.
I'm gonna give my thoughts. I'm
Wolverine or something?
No, I'm gonna agree with Warbucks. Like with women, like I understand that sometimes you can't always look your best as far as like shaving and stuff goes. But look, if you're gonna lay up with some man, no, you gotta shave him.
Got to get it. Yo, honey, let me pass me the clippers. I'll shave it. Come on. I'll shave it.
I don't know. I just was really confused.
The question of the day: will you shave your girl's hairy ass legs and her armpits?
I can't. I mean,
asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
Don't be putting that in the air because then they're gonna think I'm the friend. Like, no, don't do that.
Asking for a friend.
See?
Let me ask Charles, will she be with somebody that got a hairy?
What?
Oh God.
Say it again.
Would you be with somebody who got a hairy bush down there?
Oh. A wing.
I think somebody got to put on the spot.
Listen, that's a tough question, bro.
Jungle love.
It's loaded.
That's a tough question. We might have to do some Metro mailing.
Jungle love.
Yeah, we might have to do some.
Oh my.
We might have a date by date.
She get lost up in there. She get lost up in there like, yo.
Nah.
I'm saying
I can't answer.
that's kind of jaded.
Nah, I'm not.
Motherfucker might be shedding and shit.
Yeah, what is going on with DNA today?
Yo, I'm gonna hit y'all later though. I'm gonna get back to this white party, son.
All right, make sure everybody shaved in there.
Yo, but my man, keep doing your thing, man. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, my man.
Dean look like the candy man today. He has donuts, he has popcorn, and he said he gonna make up for Charms not bringing donuts.
I just want water. I got a toxic right now.
No water for me because it's a long ride home.
I'm going between cars. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? Listen, you cannot get caught with the booty in the air. That is horrible.
Oh, did you see that somebody posted somebody doing number 2 on the train?
Oh, wow.
He had the potty.
That's not funny.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He had the potty.
That's not funny.
No, I saw somebody playing with himself on the train, literally putting on a show for everybody. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, last week he told me about women that were stripping on the train.
Yes.
Like, when is too much? Like, we're out of control, people.
Only in New York.
You got people.
Right.
First of all, you got people with hairy legs on the train. You got people stripping on the train.
So I just want to ask. I just
you
want to
got
ask.
people doing number 2 on the train.
Oh well, but I'm just saying, if you strip and you get a lap dance, are you required to give them the singles? I'm just asking for a friend.
Why would you be lap dancing on the train?
I'm just saying, this happens. She just and you don't want it, but are you supposed to tip her? I'm just
lap dance is a lap dance.
Just asking for a friend.
Yes,
no, but what if you didn't want? Because sometimes you be at the strip club, the girl come on you, and in between your joint be sitting on like this.
Well, then you should tell her no, and if she still continue to enjoy it,
and then be like, damn, let me.
But wait a minute, this is the train. We're not in the club. What happens to the freaks come out at night? Or there's a time and place for everything.
Look, we leave at 11 o'clock tonight. Anything could happen.
I'm scared. Yeah, can somebody come pick us up? I'm not ready for this experience.
I'm saying.
Listen, I think you'll be fine. As long as it's not a full moon, I think you'll be fine.
There's always a full moon in New York.
That shit didn't have. That might have been a full moon that night.
No, because I told you I see really outlandish, crazy shit like that when there's a full moon. I'm like, wait, I literally have to go outside and check to make sure because sometimes people just out of the woodwork just.
Do you not realize that even in the daytime these days you can still see the moon? So it's always a full moon out in New York.
And it's always crazy ass people.
Something in it, just like yesterday, I'm driving down the road. These are the crazy. You don't let Charms out the building, okay? On the back of this, I'm serious. On the back of this man's car, the kids in the back. They're like, "Oh my God, don't look at the car. He's a Trump supporter." I'm like, "What?" So it says, "I support NYPD. I support," and he's from Long Island, New York. So this is real. We have to let our backyard people. So it says,
might have been that heavy lady
I support NYPD. I support firefighter, armed forces. I support something else. And yes, I voted for Donald Trump. God bless America. I just wanted to put him over. But I didn't have any citizens tickets to give up.
Y'all see what Monique said?
We gonna go there.
Trina's in the building.
Trina said,
I used to go to John Jay College in the city. The last train ride I took down there, some man was jerking off against the door. Everybody left the car. I got up to leave, and the girl I was with said, "Hold on, I want to see him bust off." Oh my God. I left both of those thirsty motherfuckers alone in the car. I drove and paid $20 to park since then. I drive and paid $20 to park since then. I ain't playing with no purpose. Yo, the train is a scary place.
Was it cute? Was the guy cute?
No, they never are. I seen one person. I said, "No, put your clothes back on. Stop. I'll pay you to stop."
Yo, remember when it used to be like a blue moon? You saw people doing things like on the train. Now I seem like every train ride.
They don't care. The cameras out like, yo, I'm trying to get 50 views.
So if you want to be on live radio, people, you can
right.
call us up. This is DNA Radio, and you're on with Venus versus Mars. If you want your thoughts, or you want to tell us about some scary ass train experience,
tell me your experience. As you saw a Sasquatch on the train.
Did you see Sasquatch and Sasquatch?
That's right.
Call us up at 917-727-8020.
Even if you find the saw the person whacking off and finish the job, tell your story. Tell your disgusting story.
Yes, we want to hear all the dirty laundry.
You know what I'm saying shit. Y'all can clean the laundry up, but but you know.
You got dirty laundry?
Unfortunately, I've never seen no cutie jerk off in the train.
I'm just saying, look, I saw a lot of
I met cuties on the train, but I've seen them jerk off.
I'm saying, look.
Well, I'll tell you one story. back when we had like the old like 2 and the 4 train when they were still like the red trains. Some dude like he was in the last car and he fucking called me over because he saw me, and I was in the second to last car. He called me. I was like, "What are you stupid? Like, what would make you think I would come back there on the train?"
The train is a scary.
Was it you? Yes or no?
No. Even if he was, I still wouldn't have did it. I would probably say we go to another location, but I don't do public shit.
DNA, you an equal opportunity?
DNA like
you didn't know?
DNA is like anytime, any place right
Equal
now.
opportunity.
We need that Janet Jackson song.
I'm like, yo. Like
anytime, any place. Do not give this man any more donuts, okay? No more donuts for DNA.
What up, gatekeeper? What's good, Tyrone?
No more donuts for DNA. Do you see him? He's misbehaving.
Oh my.
11 o'clock at night, all you guys. Number 2 train, last car.
Look.
11 o'clock at night.
Free for all.
Tyrone, let us know. Just chime in if you had any crazy experiments on the train. I didn't really have no crazy joints. There's a girl. They was dancing and they was reggae dancing, but there was a couple, but they was like getting their joints on and they playing loud and they was getting it on like grinding. I'm like damn, can they take this to their bedroom? That's all I'm just
I thought you were about to say something else.
I saw craziness. I saw a dude rubbing up on his girl, going inside of her. They didn't care. I was like, yo, they was in love. They didn't care.
That's like taxi cab confession. It's called the train confessions.
The train confession.
Train confession. Have you done anything freaky on the train? What happens on the train? This is why I stay in the house. I don't go out. Like, this is bad.
I had sex on the train.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I did. I'm saying.
I just got head on the train one time.
He was getting some head. Hey, sex. Sometimes you want to do that dangerous. I'm like, that shit was kind of like she had a dress on. She sat on my shit. And it was like, yo, okay. Don't stop. Get it. Nobody could have told nothing. She's
sitting on your app. How could in the dresses up? How could you not know?
We did it in a way.
That's what you tell yourself?
Listen, the right person was around, they would have noticed that. Trust me.
I'm telling you, it was.
Listen.
But nobody was around us.
Yeah, that's my point.
First of all, but I'm sorry, but there's no way nobody could not know. It had
nobody had to be
obvious.
around.
Like nobody had to be around. I'm calling the police.
It was a dare.
Wait. I saw this on the subway. There was a sign somebody wrote with a magic marker. It said, "A cop sucked my dick." And I believe it. The guy probably hopped the train. The cop caught him. And then the cop said, "You suck that dick, I'm gonna give you a ticket." I believe it.
Do not insult NYPD either.
I believe it.
We have some cocksuckers. Yes, they are.
It's not that. He's saying that the cop let the perp go because the cop got a sexual favor. City workers are not permitted to take sexual favors.
The person wrote it on the wall. A cop sucked my dick. It's probably his first time getting his dick sucked by a cop or anybody.
Oh my God.
You know what? Next, move right along with.
I'm just saying that
tonight is a clean night.
That shit ain't clean after this. You talking about people shaving? I'm saying bush. Men with bush.
Stay out the bushes.
Stay out the bushes. Sometimes you gotta clear that field.
Anyway, you're listening to
even Yankee Stadium be mowing their lawns.
Welcome to Venus versus Mars on DNA Radio. You're hanging out with Wizz and Johns.
What's the show about?
This is the show about anything and everything, but never the show about.
About the bush.
This looks pretty interesting.
What you saying?
Nothing. Just showing him a friend.
What?
They're watching.
Pre-gaming right now. So this week I posted a crazy. All this week I was posting crazy shit.
Every time I come, my mic, my seat, I don't know what y'all doing.
Your mic, your seat.
Anyway.
All right. And I said a situation. All right. And I'm gonna put it like this because I said married. I'm saying, what if your significant other posted a flashback or throwback picture of his ex? What if she tagged him? I'm gonna say, what if she tagged your man in a picture, like a graduation picture, but throwback 2017, you know, of him and his ex son or daughter. How would you feel about it? What if it's vice versa? What if it's just,
say it again?
what if a significant other, right?
Your man.
Your man, your girlfriend, get tagged by their ex for their for not the child they have together, but her child or his child that they tagged him as a throwback picture. Would you be offended?
Wait, let me understand this question. What if my man,
Yeah, your man.
my man's ex,
What a Warbucks. That's what I'm putting it out like that.
what if Warbucks threw up a picture?
No, his ex tagged him in a picture.
Tagged him in a picture with her son.
Her son.
That's the question.
And her.
So what?
Would you be offended?
Why?
I'm just want to know because
Well,
you know some people
that's
will
why
say
she's
no.
the ex.
Yeah, but I'm saying great times. I'm saying I'm putting tea. I'm putting fucking hot sauce on chicken.
That's why she's the ex. I'm not worried.
You know, great times.
Why do I care?
And we got a lot of people.
Well, contrary to belief, there's a lot of women I believe that would think that way, but I'm actually happy to hear one actually say what you just said. Because that is kind of childish. That's almost like getting upset at the person your husband cheated on you with. Instead of getting mad at him when he should know better, you get mad at the person you cheated on you with.
But I don't understand what's there to be mad about. It's a picture.
It's a picture. But some people said, you know, like it could be childish, but why would she do it then?
Y'all gotta stop letting these lanes get under your skin. Like, oh, that's a nice picture. I would have liked it.
And kept it moving.
Right. Like, why would I let a lane just so okay, they had good times. Yeah, he was supportive. Okay.
What if he's all hugged up like this with a
That's when they're together.
That insecure beast is a bitch though, I'll tell you that.
That's right.
Insecurity. Insecure about what? She's the ex.
She's the ex.
No, but some people, I'm not gonna say, you know, because men can be that way too, but I think insecurity is just a waste of energy, if you ask me.
Right. Mo said, I'm not gonna get mad at my man. I'm not gonna get mad at my man for things the old chick do. He can't control her actions. Like, we gotta, like, it's a maturity thing, right?
Yes.
We have to stop letting the small shit get under our skin. There's so much big shit to think about.
Yeah, true. That is true.
That's how real adults handle it. Real men and real women handle it like that. Exactly.
Like, I have somebody that every time, and we're not even together, we ain't even missing. Every time I call him, his girlfriend goes crazy. They're like, what the heck? If I wanted your man, I would have stayed. I would have had him already. He wouldn't be your man. That's just good. But that's
Okay.
Like, I don't get it. How would you feel about that? Is you jealous?
I wouldn't.
Why?
I wouldn't care.
The lies you tell. You over here whispering something.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, you do.
Because
so
my whole
what was
thing.
the comments we had on Facebook?
I'm about to go in there and read it.
That's pretty.
I'm going to read it. Because that was a crazy joint. That was a crazy. That.
Hey, oh, mess up that name.
What's you?
Say her name.
Dahlia.
Dahlia, thank you. Come on.
She couldn't say.
Hey, Dahlia. No, it couldn't come. It was, you never have a word.
Where's it going? Where's it going? You said it wouldn't come. Where's it going? Where's it going? Why people say that it wouldn't come? I'm like, where's it going?
I didn't say it wouldn't come. I said I just couldn't get the words out.
She couldn't get the words out. Hold on, because like a lot of people was hitting me about it, and I was like, damn, this shit is crazy.
What were some of the comments? We're waiting.
I'm trying to get to it.
You're on live radio right now. We don't have time for you to be paused.
I'm saying.
So those of you listening to us on DNA Radio, we're
here
I had
studio.
You can check us out on Facebook.
I had answered friend requests and all that.
And come back. You can check us out on YouTube. We're always there.
If I'm killing y'all, just let me know. Because I'm saying.
And you can call us out. Tell us your thoughts. No robocalls, please. But you can
no, please.
Us at 917-727-8020. This is Venus versus Mars. We're on a little later this weekend. Our normal hours are Saturdays at 8 p.m. But this weekend is like a little,
You could tell that she was on a train. She sounded just like a conductor.
Please stay clear of the cruising. Just shut up, Wizz.
You did.
You know what?
Yo.
No weirdos called in tonight.
Yeah.
What happened to the weirdos? They didn't call in tonight.
They went out and left us here.
Okay, I got to it.
It's a Saturday night weekend before the events next week.
Somebody said, I'm saying, Miss Jones, she said, no, I don't have this. No, I don't see a problem. I would tell the new partner you with me. Jealousy can lift an ugly head and you may find yourself alone.
Mo says, yeah, the story of my life. My children's father, new chicks, stay jealous. I ain't going nowhere. We got kids together. If I wanted him, he would still be here. Right? Like, that's a lot of wasted energy. You need to work on how you're keeping your relationship together. But that's just my humble opinion. What's up, Miles? Like,
it's all about that self-love. If you have self-love, then none of that shit matters. Just childish stuff and it's beneath you.
And the next thing, I put another post.
So are we finished with this?
Yeah, because we
that topic is dead.
Yeah.
So just get over it.
Yeah.
What's the story? What's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is no, because I feel like I wouldn't worry about it. They had a pass. I'm saying everybody have a pass. So so my whole thing is I wouldn't care.
Even if you're
not insecure. No, it wouldn't be like that. Come on.
Okay.
I'm like, as long as he ain't. I mean, it's not a disrespect if he's not like yo, fuck your man or fuck this and we look better than that motherfucker. We take better pictures and that type of shit. If he's like, that's childish.
Who said that? Who's gonna say, yeah, we look better than that motherfucker?
Dudes who be hating on the new dudes or girls be hating on the new relationship.
That's a B move.
That's a B move, and they trying to throw shade. Shade.
Yeah.
Okay.
How can you be a straight man using that term? I've never used that word in my life.
Well, I'm just messing with Charles. You can't say shade. Yeah, you can't say shade.
I've never used that term in anything.
No, we don't say. They don't say shade. They don't say shady. Like, why they so shady acting?
I say blind.
That's kind of shady.
Did women make that up or did gays make that up?
I say blind.
I think gays call it shade. Like, he just throwing shade.
Put a pause on it. Shade is just the terminology that is in the slang book. It's in the Ebonic book.
I be staying shading her. Come on.
You're shady.
That's what I do.
I think I heard gays say it first.
No, you're shady. You're being shady.
Like Slim Shady.
You're being shady.
Like a shady deal. Like, yeah, that's where it came from. But other people took it and changed it into different stuff.
Right.
I put my blinds on. Shades.
I didn't know that fierce. I didn't know the word fierce was in the Bible. And I've always heard gays use that.
Fierce was in the Bible?
Fierce is in the word fierce is in the Bible.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't even know that. Said, they didn't make it up. I thought the gays made it up.
You read the Monique's new one?
No. So Mo says, my best friend's girl got issues with me. Listen, homegirl. I've been there, done that. I've been there, done him. If I wanted him, you would be non-existent, boo-boo. Listen, Mofo just be having the woodwork.
She dropped it. She
clapped it. You clapping right now? That's what we do.
Clap.
You shading right now?
She's throwing shade.
She throwing shade.
She really haven't said non-existent.
Non-existent.
She didn't even say you wouldn't be here.
She say non-existent like erase.
That's just a whole lot of smoke about nothing, because if you're with the person, why are you worried about who you was with? Worry about what's your purpose? Why are y'all together?
Well, my man David said, I don't care what next. I got now.
That's right. Okay. And so I also wanted to address the other post I put. Say you go the whole day without hearing from your text.
Oh yes.
Your mail. Hearing. I'm
from your partner.
You know what I'm saying? For the whole day, no text, no call. Would that be an issue?
Is that really a big deal in relationships?
Sometimes, some people, yes.
Even as early as we're still getting to know each other before we even commit to one another.
You really pushing buttons today, Wizz.
Yeah.
You really pushing the buttons today.
What it button?
Really putting the buttons.
I'm gonna put salt on it, and you text, and they don't even respond. No, they call you, and they text you like, "I'm gonna call you back," and still didn't hear from them. With that body, that's asking for a friend.
Well, before I started texting, before I understood how text work, because somebody can text you, then another text come in, and you forget that first text was even there. You know what I'm saying? So you might forget the first text that came in was there, and you want to the second and third text. You follow me?
So DNA, you basically not gonna just respond to person. You just forgot.
No. It's usually I'm the businessman trying to reach somebody, but I understand because it happened to me one time when somebody had texted me and I did something and came back and it was another text. You understand? So the first text didn't get any attention because I was on to the second text because I forgot it was the first text.
So DNA, you was basically on to the next one.
Yes.
Okay.
Inadvertently, it wasn't on purpose.
On
so
to the next
I know, as Miles would say, life happens.
I think that's a comfortability and a maturity. Like if you can't speak to everybody all day, every day, right? So if both of you are living both are busy lives, there are some days, yes, and you may not get to speak all day.
Well, the great Andy Lee said he doesn't want to speak to anybody every day. Not every day.
But here's the thing, right? I could go a day, right? If we're both busy, we have our own lives, whatever the case may be. I'm single, we're dating, but you're pursuing your dreams. Okay. But I expect some type of response at some like a week, and then I'm like, all right, that's what you do, because you should want to care. You should want to know what's going on with your mate. Make sure they're okay. And you should know that someone is out there concerned about you. So it doesn't take but a second to drop, like I'm in a meeting right now, or I'm on a business call. It's a trust thing.
So what body?
It depends.
I kind of agree with what Tom said. And for me, it depends on the circumstances. But like, if it's like 2 or 3 days where it's like that, then no. I like consistency. But it was like this one day and it happens, it's a fluke. I'm kind of forgiving because I understand, people have lives. We have things. Not all the time you can be catering to like my beckoning call about every second if I want to hit you up with a message or just say, unless it's something important, life and death. I feel like, if you don't reach out to me and I don't reach out to you, I don't think of it like that. But if I say something and you kind of don't like hear it, and it goes like over your head a little bit, and I don't get a response, then I might think it's a close with concern. Yeah.
And again, it goes, okay, we in the beginning and you trying to, it's just a trust level thing, and to me, a confidence thing. Like, all right, do I have to speak? Yes, it's nice to speak to someone every day, but is it automatic? Like, no, I don't have time to answer your phone call sometimes.
Well, suppose it's a person, Joms, it's a text question.
A text question, well, maybe I was busy and I didn't get to answer, because sometimes I don't get to answer people back. Sometimes I call people back. So
text.
Sometimes I text them back like late. Like I don't get to text right away if I'm in the mix of something, driving from location to location. I'm not responding on
this. It's business, not personal.
If it was business and personal, yeah, I can answer those easy. But if it's like personal, and I feel like too, when we live together, like why can't you wait till I get home? You're gonna see me when I leave wherever I'm at to be over there now.
And I think that
you're out of the frame on YouTube.
And I think that if you can answer a business call, you can take a moment to see text.
Because you might get that call, but like, look, I need you to bring the shaver home so I can shave my legs.
Nah, man, it's just the whole idea, and this is what I've said before in the past. If you didn't speak to me and then you missed my call, you never checked in to make sure everything was good, and then when you did come around, I was no longer there, how would you feel? Like, that's a real conversation, because it only takes a moment to respond back. Is everything okay? I'm busy. But there's some instances where, all right, maybe the phone's broken, maybe you have a hands-on job where you cannot respond back right away. Or maybe you just may not get the call because your phone was where it belonged and you were working. That happens too. So I think we overreact a little too much when people don't respond right away. Because if we didn't have cell phones, you'd have to wait till I call you back. And if I didn't have call waiting, then you just have to call me back until I answer.
Oh, I hated that. When people didn't have call waiting.
I think cell phones make it a little bit too, like, you're supposed to answer right away.
Yeah.
And I hate when people don't, you waiting for a phone call and people don't click over while you're waiting, like they ain't clicking over. And you in the house, you told the person, yo, somebody's gonna call me right back. Oh, I'm not gonna be on the phone with. And they just like, boop, hear that?
Cell phones took over out of the way. Like you can answer a call simultaneously, you can send a call, you can be on a phone. And I think it's overkill. So now we expect everybody to answer every minute. You gotta pick up.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna blow everybody up right now. Y'all can't be saying my phone died because Target got a charger.
No, my phone.
They got a charger died.
No, you can't say that. Let me tell you why.
Why?
So like the Samsung and I think the LG, they changed their inlet plugs. It's a little bigger than most Android plugs now.
So wait, hold
on.
So
you can't get it.
So you mean
you can't use
Samsung?
just any plug? Huh?
So I'm just saying the charging docks don't have that. I'm just saying Samsung. I think the one in Target got every plug.
No, well, I haven't seen it, but there's a lot of places I go. They don't have the plugs big enough to fit my Samsung.
I'm gonna let you know they was going in. They was going in.
So Momo says yes, RESPECT. You trying to build something? It ain't gotta be a 2-hour convo. Check in. What kind of BS foundation we building if you missing in action? Out the gate, step off. No, but listen. Let's go back to before we had cell phones. How many times dude give you his number, chick give you his number, you call, you gotta leave a message. You gotta wait till they call you back. They're busy. Momo says, plus, if you trying to get with Momo B, then you already know what I like and what I need. So get with it. If you want to get with me, get with it if you want to get with me.
Okay.
Momo kind of strong with it.
She trying to let you know.
Right. So Momo also says there's a difference between not calling back right away and not checking all day, bro. Nah, but what if they're busy all day?
Still pay phones. I'm saying I didn't hear quarters. Word.
Let me interject for a minute. What kind of lines of communication do people have if they feel like, granted, if you're with your mate, I understand sometimes you might want to say silly things like, just to say how's your day, or you just, that's the way of saying you miss that person. But again, if you come off like extra clingy, your mate may not want to keep the lines of communication open. Like I found myself having that problem with an individual that it became like that. It became like a tax or what's the word? A chore. And I say, no, like whatever you got to say to me, you can wait till I get home. I don't really, unless it's something important in life and death, somebody dying, I really want to hear it.
Right, and in the beginning, Momo, or anyone out there listening, do you want to speak to someone you just meet every day, or that you're trying to date every day?
917-727-8020. Once again, 917-727-8020. Yeah, that's kind of deep.
Hey, Bernice from the UK. Right, like, what do you have to talk about every day? Sometimes I feel a little lame because people are on their phones all day. And everybody. Momo said, nobody busy all damn day. That's not true, Momo. That's not true. I'm busy all day sometimes. Yes, it happens.
Sometimes you just gotta, when you go in the bathroom, you doodle, you pick up the phone and call them then. Just being
you
real.
Nasty.
Just keep it real.
But is that rude? Like I'm on the toilet and you're sitting on the toilet and
I'm
you
saying,
hear something make a phone call.
I'm saying, y'all.
Come on, man. Flushing the toilet.
Sometimes that'd be the best. That'd be the best time. Look, sometimes I go to Target. I'm letting you know. Sometimes I go to Target. I'm saying, and that's the
take it.
That's the best time because then you don't have to let some people want to try to check the store. Yo, you in there? Because you be like, yeah, what's up? So they hear you.
Is that attractive? Talking. Ladies, do you want to do talking to you while you're in the toilet?
You know,
for dudes it's different. Like, yeah, this with
a lot of women go into the bathroom with and pee and be on a conversation with the people. And you hear them.
Oh yeah, not the I find it rude. I would not have a conversation when I'm taking the piss while I'm on the phone.
Well, I'll put it on mute.
You know what? I'm gonna let you know, Rock man. When I go next time I go to Target, I'm gonna call you. Yo, what's up, Rock? So what's the topic this week of the show?
As long as you're not on FaceTime.
That is so nasty. Look, as
long as you're not taking a Wizz.
I'm like,
listen, it takes a second. Put it on mute. Hold on a minute.
Hold on. I gotta see you next door. Got some tissue. Yo, mister, can you pass me the tissue? Just roll under the door. Thank you.
You're disgusting.
There be some bathrooms that don't be having to. You got it, but see, I always check. I make sure.
Listen.
Gotta do the check. I gotta do the road check.
Listen, we are not having this bathroom conversation right now. We're not doing it. We're just not doing it.
Let's do this thing. I have another idea that's going to be totally different topic. We'll come back to this one if you want to discuss this. Now, we all know here in New York, there's a big election coming up in Queens. I need Charm's help. Charm, would you be so kind to use your cell phone to bring up the election in Queens for the DA? The district attorney of Queens, they're having an election. I think there are like 5 or 6 candidates running for the DA.
Yeah, they're hot.
And what makes me so mad, all these, I'm not going to call no names, but these black politicians we put in office, hoping for them to represent us, they just fall in line like a bunch of cows. You know, cows going to the slaughter. That's how these black politicians in New York, maybe even throughout the whole country, act. I am no longer taking recommendations from so-called black politicians to tell me who to vote for. All right? I'm going to go with, if you can bring it up, give me some of the names. I don't remember the names. I know there's one woman, she's Latina.
There's 2 women.
Well, there's one Latina who's more progressive, quote unquote, than the old boy, what do they call it? What do they call it? The political house? The machine. The Democratic machine out in Queens. She's not part of the machine. She's new like the Congresswoman, Cortez. She's new like that. And I know Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warner are both supporting her because she has liberal, progressive thoughts. She's not part of the Democratic machine.
She's running Cortez?
No. She's
not
endorsing,
Cortez, it's somebody else.
She's endorsing this Latina lady. But it just makes me so upset. All these black politicians in Queens are lining up supporting a woman named Katz. Katz is now the borough president. And they're all lining up to support her. K-A-T-Z. And I'm against that. I don't like Katz. She's probably just like the DA that put away the Central Park 7. Yes, it's the Central Park 7, not the Central Park 5. The Central Park 7 were 7 youth that got picked up by the cops. And they now only call it the Central Park 5, Rob.
Yeah, I was going to comment about
Am I too touchy-feely?
No, you good. You talking about the women flying on her broomstick. I get a kick out of hearing
I'm
that.
about to say, yo, touching yourself over there? What the heck?
No, I don't want him to interrupt what I was saying. I had to pause him like that. Oh, pause, right? Pause.
Touching each other? What's going on over there?
No, you know what? I think it's cool. I have no problem with guys being touchy-feely if they're cute.
Okay, so
Here's cut me all right.
Okay. Anyway, moving along.
Back at the ranch.
So the candidates that are running are Tiffany Caban, Melinda Katz.
Look, that's
What?
cats.
That's what I said, Katz. Okay, Rory Lansman,
Forget about it.
Gregory Lasek,
Forget about it.
Betty Lugo, Amina Malik, and Jose Nuevez.
Forget about it.
Tiffany,
Who's
the one that I like the most, and I'll be honest with you, is Tiffany Caban.
Why?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, she's
C-A-C-O-B-A-N.
Yeah, she's fierce, and she's on point with a lot
And
of
she's saying-
issues. She's like a Casio.
Exactly. Now, Charms, about ready to call you Wizz. Charms.
Oh,
No.
let me see the mustache.
No. Remember, I said this last year, I think it was. I was saying about why not. I was saying New York should have a red zone, and I was saying the island, I think it's the Governor's Island out there, should be the red zone of New York, where prostitution should be legal, weed should be legal. Now everything's falling in place. The New York State is passing a law to make weed legal. Hello.
No, it didn't pass.
I know it didn't pass yet,
Fell
but
through, 'cause they
my
couldn't make-
ideas were not so far-fetched 12 months later.
Right.
So DNA is always seeing what's going to happen, and I never get no credit. I want my credit
All
for
right.
predicting the future.
All right, we're gonna put
You just
pause
cut me
button
off
on
again.
DNA because you're all over the place right now. You went from the DA
In Queens,
candidates
yes.
to Governor's Island and prostitution.
And the
Right?
red zone.
Right, in the red zone.
No, I said it wrong. The red light district. That's what I called it.
So now
Red
link it
light
all together.
district.
What are you trying to tell us?
She, C-O-B-A-N, how you pronounce it?
Caban.
Yes. She believes that prostitution should not be criminalized, and you should not arrest the prostitution or the John. And I agree. I do not patronize
Hunts Point is
prostitutes.
about to be popping soon. Then
I do not patronize prostitutes, male or female, but I have no problem with this being legal.
But
People need to eat.
they tried to bring a bill to legalize prostitution. This is not Las Vegas.
When was this?
I'm on Las
Wait,
Vegas.
hold on a
Make
minute.
it plain. Malcolm said make it plain.
No, because there was discussion.
But no, I had a friend who works over at Hunts Point, and one time she said she was going home at night, and somebody's like, "Yo, proposition, are you going out tonight?"
Well, they wouldn't have to be relegated. Here's the word.
Right, yeah, just recently.
One second, John.
I'm sorry.
They don't have to be relegated to one part of the city. Make it legal so a person can have their little website, web page, Facebook page, Twitter page, Tumblr page, or whatever, and saying, yes, I'm a legalized prostitute with a certificate from the state of New York saying I got my disease checks, or whatever, the health check, whatever it's called, they get little checkups and stuff, and you can just call me, text me, and we can do some little business.
Yeah.
What is wrong with that? As long as you're over the age of 18.
No, see, 5 days ago, Governor Cuomo just turned down a bill that would legalize prostitution in New York. With the 2019 legislative session.
What date are you looking? What date is that? This year?
Yeah, June 17th.
This year. Okay.
Did he turn down prostitution?
Yeah.
He want his mob boys to keep running and stuff.
He said with the 2019 legislative session quickly coming to an end, Cuomo said Monday he had yet to review legislation that would allow for paid sex between consenting adults. A bill that opponents say would protect against human trafficking, coercion, and sexual abuse of minors.
Oh,
He hasn't looked at it yet.
That's just crazy.
And it was put on his desk a few days ago.
Who introduced the bill? Does it say who introduced the bill?
Let me see who introduced
See, these fake politicians who do all this dirt behind closed doors, just make it legal and you won't get in trouble, you morons.
Yeah, stop being the witch's lackey and being monkeys flying on stuff next to her and her broomsticks.
Exactly. I think Cuomo want his mafia friends to still run prostitution so they can make all the money. No, legalize it so the individual who's legally of age can make some money. That's what I say.
Oh wait.
Senator Julia Salazar in Brooklyn and Senator Jessica Ramos.
Okay, legalize it. And you can tax it.
Right.
Legalize it, you can tax it and give the money to what? Education, or give the money to the police?
Right.
Or whomever, I don't know.
They said, okay, so those two said that undocumented Asian women working in dubious massage parlors are some of the people most at risk by the underground nature of the sex trade.
No sex trade, no slaves, nothing like that. There'll be no pimps. Everybody will be an independent business owner.
No, but that's not what they're saying. The ideal for the bill, part of the reason is because of
The sex trade.
Yeah, that's
Right,
running
and-
rampant right now.
Right, and then the issue is that right now, predominantly Asian women are those that are most vulnerable to that
Type
sex
of business.
trafficking. Yeah.
So I agree. I think they should legalize it to let those Asians, Latinos, blacks, or whomever, Jews, Italians, Irish, if they want to run prostitution for themselves, you cannot be a pimp, you cannot be a madam. You're an individual who have your own company. You're the CEO of your own company.
Private
And it
contractor.
said, right, and it said Staten Island has basically,
Rather than be a CEO of your own company.
there's been an issue with prostitution rings putting on fronts as though they're massage parlors.
Right, exactly.
And then,
I know there were spots back in the days in Queens.
no, but there's more of them. And they said Staten Island has had its own issues, like with too many, like there are more and more popping
More
up.
house?
Huh?
Like
Like
more
the
houses?
centers. Yeah,
More-
more
Staten
massage
Island?
parlors, yeah. They said the shops front as legitimate massage parlors but provide sex services inside. Previous reports done by the Advance cited multiple criminal complaints and suggestive advertising on a site called Backpage.com. There goes that site again, it's evidence. Federal authorities seized and shut down the website, but impersonators have popped up in its place. NYPD has repeatedly cracked down on parlors. Like, it's been an uprising.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Charles. Rather than wasting police manpower on petty crimes like prostitution, legalize the doggone trade, TRADE, business trade, right? Legalize it. There's no pimps, there's no madams, there's no massage parlors. Every individual are their own CEO, their own LLC. The government will make money from taxes. They make money from the LLC fees that you have to file a legal company with the government. So they're making money. But you have to check up the health department, make sure you have no diseases. Every 2 weeks would be a good one. Every 2 weeks, we'll check up.
So here's a flip side.
Yeah, every 2 weeks. Yeah.
So here's a flip side.
There's a flip side.
The New York Post, and I'm not really a big fan of the New York Post.
The New York Post is a rag. We call it the New York rag.
But here's an opposing view. A former sex trade survivor who says she was victimized everywhere from New York City strip clubs to Nevada's legal brothels is now at the forefront of a national battle against legalization. Right? She says a lot of people are under the misconception that just because it's legal in Nevada, that it's safe and it's clean, and that all people there are consenting, and that's just not true. Right? She says, I think a lot of people have this happy hooker mindset. Oh, well, she looks happy and she's an adult, so she should be able to do what she wants, when that's just not reality. The realities of prostitution and sex trafficking are horrific.
Well, on that point, that's when you have a madam, that's when you have a pimp. But if you're your own CEO, your own LLC, you will run that business whenever you feel like it. But you might want to do excuse me. You might want to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And you're off the other days. You made a ton of money Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Probably more than you work on Wall Street.
But DNA, for everyone, it won't work like that. There are still situations where you're going to have someone that may start their own ring, and they may start their own ring by grabbing people and making them do it. Like there are some people, even though, and this is what this allegedly in a New York Post they said, even though it's legalized in Las Vegas, Nevada.
No, only in Nevada, not Las Vegas.
I mean, it is legal in Las Vegas.
No, it's outside of Las Vegas.
That's Las Vegas.
No, it's outside. It's like saying you go to an island.
The Burning Ranch is right there.
Legal in Las Vegas.
I think it's legal in Nevada. Go on.
Nevada is in Las Vegas. Is in Nevada.
But Las Vegas itself is not legal.
Yes, it is.
No. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
They be having prostitution on the back.
Naked. Asking you if you want to come in.
Yes.
But the place is not around the corner.
Yes, it is.
It's a ranch someplace within Nevada.
No.
I went there.
I've been to Las Vegas.
Okay, I might stand corrected, but I thought it was outside of Las Vegas.
No. The Bunny Ranch. I went to the Bunny Ranch.
That's in Las
Shout
Vegas?
out to, Ron Jeremy and
you went
DJ
to the
Paul.
Bunny Ranch. What was that like? Didn't they close that?
But that's still run by someone. I'm saying individuals run their own business. I'm not saying it should be run by anyone.
Where you think? What's the name that almost died at? What's the club? Yeah.
Kardashian guy.
Yeah.
But
Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
I mean, did I say that right here?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that it is not going to be managed by anyone in terms of like it can't be DNA's the prostitution incorporated. It has to be an individual thing, That's what I'm saying. Individuals.
There's still always going to be those people that take advantage. It's like the whole idea.
That would be illegal. That would be illegal.
But they're not saying
it's like a home-based business.
But they're not saying that they're going to make that illegal. They're saying they're going to make prostitution legal. So they
you have stipulations. It'll be a home-based business.
That's the problem. There are no stipulations when you make prostitution legal. What stipulations? When have you ever seen prostitution? But
they're not gonna follow the guidelines and make it.
Right.
But the governments are gonna be just as bad either, because they're gonna want to regulate things and get their stuff, and they're gonna try to put limits on it because
money.
They want.
They'll tax it. Like say a person is working every Monday, Wednesday, Friday as a quote unquote prostitute, right? Excuse me. And at the end of the year, that person makes $100,000. They have to file their W-2s and all that.
It'll be a 1099.
That's right, 1099 because they're an independent contractor.
So I heard.
So now they're paying the government and the pimp. Like, come on.
No pimp. No
DNA. There are still some people who will have that title. Just because you legalize prostitution doesn't mean that you take away the massage parlors, the madams, and the pimps and all of that.
Okay,
it just
where can
means
you go
that
to
you
buy
can't go to jail.
Do they still have moonshine places? No, you go to a liquor store. You know what I'm saying? So alcohol is now illegal. You don't make your own moonshine. You go to the liquor store.
But there are still people who make their own moonshine. It doesn't
for
stop
their own
you
consumption. They're not selling it.
But it doesn't stop. But it doesn't stop me from selling it to you if I can't go buy from the liquor store.
Well, I think that would be a good way to decriminalize a non-violent crime, quote unquote. Everyone can run their own business. You're your own CEO. You have your own LLC. You pay your own taxes. The government's raising money. I'm not sure where that money should go. Maybe towards transit, but they claim the lottery goes towards education, which I doubt. But let this money go towards the transit and get rid of that stupid thing they call, what's that thing they call, Charms? You got to drive downtown to Manhattan and want you to pay to go downtown. Oh, what's that thing called? Help me out.
Ferry? What?
No. They're going to start, they already passed the bill. When you drive below 69th Street.
Oh, the congestion
pricing. Right. Let some of that, get rid of congestive pricing and put this prostitution money into transportation for the MTA, New York City Transit.
Sacrifice, the sacrifice, the prostitution.
Not sacrifice, they do it. This sex that's the oldest profession, they say. So it hasn't been going on from day 2. So why not just make some money off it and legalize it and decriminalize it?
But I think the point of legalizing it is to decriminalize it so that people aren't serving harsh sentences for prostitution.
Like how they doing the weed now.
Yeah, like it's not about like the intent is not to get a rate or to make your own business owners. The intent is that when you get arrested, that you can't be arrested for trying to make a living. That's the problem. That's the goal.
Well, we're saying almost the same thing. Let them make a living, decriminalize it. I'm saying it right. Mm-hmm. And then also have the individual run their own business.
But that's not the focus of the bill.
If a male college student or a female college student makes some money on the side while they're in college, let them make their money. File your papers, pay your taxes, everybody's happy.
Listen, there are other ways to make money outside of sex.
Well,
okay. And
you're against it, Jones?
I don't like the idea of going to jail for sex crimes unless you're abusing somebody. So no, I'm not against it, but
you don't support it either.
I don't support it either.
I support it.
I support it because there are dancers that don't. There are other. Prostitution is just very unsafe. It's a very unsafe and iffy road. It's very unsafe and iffy.
Well, just like dating, you go to what are some of those sites?
Right, and that's the flip side of it.
Tinder,
Grindr, Jack,
Tinder. It is.
Some of the straight sites,
and I don't do that either. Like I hate online dating. It scares me to death.
It don't scare me. Mine says that the catfish and the waste of time of people who pretend to be something they're not, and then when they see you, they think that you're supposed to settle for them, even though they clearly lied. I'm like, no, I'm not in the interest of being crafting a better life.
That's catfish. We're talking about a business. So the person who's the prostitute sounds so nasty. The person who's that gotta be a better name for this, but we'll call it prostitute. The person who's providing the service wouldn't care less if you were catfished or not, because you're there to make money and you're paying your taxes to the government. The government now has revenue. They give that to the transit to cut down, to keep the fares low, et cetera, et cetera. So no congestion pricing. The fares, the New York City Transit should be no more than $1 each way. $1 should be the max. And let this subsidize the transit and have an audit on the MTA every 6 months. Those niggas are still in the money. When I say niggas, I mean white niggas, Jewish niggas, Italian niggas, all kind of niggas, not just black niggas. Those niggas who are in charge, white, black, Jew, Italian, Irish, whatever, they're still in the money. Audit those books every 6 months.
So let me ask you a question. Dina.
No questions. We're my lawyer. Talk to my lawyer. No questions.
Okay. I just want to just throw this in the mix. Because right now, they had a hearing on getting us 40 acres in our mule.
They ain't getting no 40 acres.
The reparation.
No, reparations we should get. I think every black American.
How they want to do that?
Every black American who's pure black like me should get $1 million.
So, but
every black American,
so
$1 million cash.
How should they do it? Really, I'm saying. Well, that they can't
give
everybody.
They spent $10 trillion on a war since 2002. There's enough money to spend on 2 wars, and now these clowns try to pick on Iran. I'm no fan of Iran. But anyway, there's enough money in this country to give every black American, no white person saying, oh, I'm rich. No. We don't play that game. You got to be pure black, like DNA. 1,000% pure, beautiful black.
Damn, sorry, Charles.
Oh, Charles Brown. Oh, sorry, Charles. You don't get nothing. Oh, and what's the guy named John Martin? He's his son. He doesn't get no money either.
Some people.
Some people don't get no money. Brown people don't get no money. Only black people get their reparations because our forefathers were slaves. Every black person get $1 million, and you get it in not cash. You don't walk around with a wheelbarrow of cash. You like put it on your ATM card.
You know how
like
much
Bitcoin, right? Same way. Everything's transmitted through the internet.
then they're gonna be saying there's half.
Who's the they? Who's they?
Like half the money is missing.
What do you mean?
Putting $1 million in your card, they're gonna be taxing the hell out of you.
No, it's tax free.
So my whole thing, because your best friend, Mitch, it's not your best friend, I'm just teasing, because you always talk about Mitch McConnell.
Oh, that dirty filthy dog.
Because he was like, and how are we gonna be if they do that? How would they do that?
The same way you cocksuckers did. You financed 2 wars, one in Afghanistan, one in Iraq, over $20 trillion with a T, $20 trillion wasted. That might be exaggerating a little bit, but like $20 trillion wasted over how many years? This is 2019. That's 18 years of a war, or is it 17 years?
Wait.
Regardless, 1 second, John. I want to change topic, but anyway. Every black American gets $1 million cash on their ATM card, and you can put it in any kind of bank you want to put it in.
Actually, it's funny you say that because Jack Ma, the Chinese billionaire, just last week he commented how the United States wasted trillions on warfare instead of invested in infrastructure.
And on their people.
Right. And he blasted them for that. Like, wars, they go nowhere.
Exactly. Except for those people who own stock and all those military companies.
Right. He says Ma was asked by CNBC Andrew Cross Sorkin about U.S. economy in relation to China since President-elect Donald Trump has been talking about imposing new tariffs on Chinese imports. Ma says blaming China for any economic issues in the United States is misguided. If America is looking to blame anyone, Ma said it should blame itself. It's not fair that other countries steal jobs from you guys, Ma said. It's your strategy. Distribute the money and things in a proper way.
Exactly.
He said, and this is the last one only, he said the U.S. has wasted over $14 trillion in fighting wars over the past 30 years rather than investing in infrastructure. As you're right. And I was like, wow, why don't these Trump supporters realize that? Let's look at the jobs that were taken from the Midwest during the Bush administration. That is a major impact to the United States infrastructure. Let's look at the miseducation of those in the Midwest, because you don't have school systems. That was my phone. You don't have teachers. Teachers are not being paid. That is a big misuse of funding. We're not investing in our people and kids.
Every teacher should start at the $100,000 mark. Every teacher. And we want black teachers in the black community. We don't need no foreigners coming from Europe teaching our beautiful black kids. It should be black teachers in the black community, starting pay $100,000.
Well,
now, if you have a student loan, erase the student loan.
Yeah.
DNA for president.
Yeah, they're having issues with that because there are a lot of banks that have benefited from the student loan system, so they can't figure out how to. Yeah, it is.
So back to my was it reparations? We talked about legalized prostitution, reparations. Yes, every black person should get $1 million, and maybe here's the deal. Okay, Chase, Wells Fargo, Citibank. Here's the deal. Half of the money of that $1 million goes into your regular big 6 banks, and half must go into a black bank and save the black banks. So you get $1 million, half goes into Citi, Chase, Manhattan, Wells Fargo, etc., and half goes to a black bank like Carver's Bank, etc., or either a credit union. Now, what's wrong with that? You're gonna send people to Mars? What the heck is in? No offense, Mars. What the heck is in Mars? You're wasting money with NASA, NASA, spending money in Mars. You're wasting money with the Defense Department, the Pentagon, spending money. Make sure I say it right. Spending money on unnecessary wars. You got our African brothers fighting each other in Africa for no apparent reason. We don't make no guns in Africa, but we're killing each other because America, Europe, Israel, all financing these wars, and I think Russia and China's part of that too.
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just a mess. Like,
well, we
a
gotta
lot
change
of
the
this-
mess. We're not gonna settle it. We're not gonna settle. We're gonna change the mess.
Nobody
So
is saying settle, but it's just putting the right people in there that can.
that's why I said with this
change.
DA. Announce her name again. CO.
Command.
Yeah. Put her. Elect her as your DA representative from Queens, and don't be listening to all these fake black politicians who are nothing but bootlickers and butt kissers, and they're a disgrace to my beautiful black race. We put you in office to represent us as a black race, and you do not represent us. Speaking of that, there's a 92 point something budget in New York City. Like I stated before, how much of that money is coming to the black community to help our black youth and black seniors, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Who's asking those questions? Are any of these so-called black politicians demanding money to help our black communities?
You can't just put it on the black politician. What about what we're doing in our communities? Are we going out?
Who's the we? Who's the we now? We the black
Your
race?
neighbor. You, yes.
My neighbor. I have more white neighbors than you would believe.
But
I am so insulted.
let's be honest. They make it out to the meetings. They get involved. Do you get involved? Do you go?
You want me to answer?
You can.
He actually gets involved in a lot of things. We went to that event. I think the one that you felt some kind of way because I guess you didn't come with us. What I learned.
She didn't want to come. She don't like me seeing black guys have sex. How's gonna be around hoping that?
No, but I was talking about when we watched the thing with the Central Park 5.
Oh, at the Chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said basically they discourage us for money to get these places to show up at these meetings. They basically make us feel unwelcome so that we don't want to partake in these things and do this thing. Because trust me, if I do that with the way I talk and my gift, I would definitely be a part of it. They make me feel like, what are you doing here? Like
Who makes you feel like that?
They're having these community board meetings at the precinct. How many people feel comfortable walking into a precinct to a community board meeting?
Why?
I only seen one hand go up out of 5.
When have you seen? Listen, at the end of the day, you have to go out for your community. Just from being in your community, like we have to organize better. We've moved away from that a lot. I see it in District. I see it in Brownsville. I see it in Bed-Stuy.
What have you seen?
We moved away from organizing.
We moved away from organizing.
Yeah, a lot of us don't see the point in it. A lot of us don't come out. There's a young man, Dr. Igwe, who was bringing affordable housing to Brownsville. He had a hearing. 4 people showed up.
White or black?
4 people showed up. And plus the engineers and the builders, they were all white. The 4 people that showed up were black.
How was the marketing? Did they distribute the flyers around?
Yeah, he distributed the flyers.
All on every car, on every door?
Yes, Dan.
Was there PSAs, public service announcements on DNAradio.net?
Now you're going too far.
I'm giving you, I'm asking.
I do.
If there's a function going on, I've mentioned many a time about things that Reverend Sharpton does in his community. If the NAACP want to send us an email saying we have this activity taking place, we are more than happy, and I'm glad you mentioned that. Did I send you guys that email, Wizz, about the $25 an hour, the U.S. Census?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody said a thank you. I mean, I'm not looking for a thank you. We need to mention that. Can somebody bring that email up? We can mention it on the radio so the world would know that they're paying $25 an hour to do a U.S. Census. $25 an hour. You'll be getting paid. Could somebody please bring
that? But my phone's dead.
Can somebody bring up the emails and we read it and tell the world they can go out and get their jobs for $25 an hour?
What about the laptop? What's the name? The iPad, it come up on there.
Oh, what's the iPad? Look on that sofa behind you.
Is it?
Oh, it's dead?
Oh, yeah. You plugged it in, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we plugged this, we ready to go now. We can bring it up to you. Out.
So what's up, people? What's going on?
See, y'all want to talk about politics. Y'all want to go talk about food.
Hey.
Nobody want to talk
about it. You just bash us, DNA?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Wait, hold on. I wasn't saying that earlier.
Yes, I did.
I was not saying that earlier.
You're talking politics, he ran in the back.
No,
I'm joking, Chris. I'm joking.
DNA be sending like 3,000 emails and all that. Then
I don't do that for nothing.
No, the time you hit, and then I'm like, wait, hold on.
I always send you important stuff. You never see me sending no nonsense. I only email important stuff. And since you guys don't want to go to another function, I stop sending you functions.
No, send me to the function.
Excuse me, you said
No.
it at the last minute.
That's
didn't
when
you?
I get it. When I get it, I forward it to you people.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sometimes everybody can't go at the last minute. What are you
Including me.
giving me? What is this? Oh, the
Oh,
U.S.
don't be-
Census is
Slow
recruiting
down, slow down, please.
She a fast reader.
the U.S.
Oh,
Census.
let's not get ridiculous.
The U.S. Census is recruiting thousands of people to assist with the 2020 census count. Paid from $25 an hour, flexible hours, paid training, temporary jobs. Monday, June 24th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harlem State Office Building.
Pause right there, please. Now,
Hold on. Let's read.
no, I know. She mentioned Harlem State Office.
No. I'm saying because Monique, whatever the attack was talking about before.
Oh, okay, one second, I'm going to pause real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what makes me mad, those are black people who sent that email, right? And they're saying the Harlem State Office Building. That building name is the Adam Clayton Powell Jr. State Office Building. Adam Clayton Powell is the best congressman we ever had in this country, and we do not acknowledge that by calling it the State Office Building. That's a disrespect. What do we call that thing on 34th Street? We call it the Javits Center. We give Jew his proper props. It's called the Jacob
let's
Javits
not
Center.
go that route, DNA. Let's not go that route because we don't want it like that. I understand what you're saying, but let's not just say because of the Jews. I was saying
they make sure you call it the Javits Center.
Then like this, but you just leave that on there. On that end, just leave it on that
end.
No,
I'm saying, I'm not. It's nothing. Most of my associates in business are Jews. Nothing against them, but I'm saying they make sure you pronounce their thing. They make sure you say President Bush. We don't go Bush. We go President Bush. We don't go Clinton. We go President Clinton. When it comes to Obama, Obama. No, it's President Obama. I digress. But as you were saying, would you please proceed as to the location of the event? Sir, that day.
She's looking at it
like. What that meeting?
Anyway, Momo said, "What WTF? They want to welcome Matt to voice your opinion, our opinion. Keep waiting. You gotta show up and be uncomfortable. Now that's when shit really matters. Step outside the box. Sometimes we gotta kick the door in and represent." 100% right. I agree.
Now, if I went through one of these precincts to voice my opinion, call security, lock me up one of the cells.
Well, DNA, I don't know what to say about you, but I will say.
Finish the flyer, please.
I did finish the flyer, DNA.
You said it wrong.
I did not say wrong.
He wanted you to say Adam State.
I said what was. Oh, I'm sorry. See, DNA.
No, if it's not written there.
Hold on, DNA. See, you just gave them a blast, and when you look at the flyer, it does say Adam Clayton Powell Jr. State Office Building.
So why didn't you read it that way, my dear?
Because I read the first line of the email. The email says that, not the actual flyer. So you owe them an apology.
Okay, for all you people who did put the proper name of the building.
On the flyer, it says council member.
No, congressman.
It says council member.
Perkins, right? Perkins.
Bill Perkins. Do you want me to read it or you want to read it?
No, I
don't give DNA to read it.
Let's get DNA to read it because he is like. Okay.
I read it first, sent it to you. How else do I know what was on there? I said Perkins. He's a decent guy. He's not the worst. He's not the best. He's decent. He's sometimes
just decent.
No, I know good people. I know bad people. He's decent.
Decent. The worst. Never excellent. Anyway.
Excellent is the Barons. That's excellent.
Council member Bill Perkins, 9th District Community, 2020 Census Job Fair. The U.S. Census Bureau is recruiting thousands of people across the country to assist with the 2020 census count. Excellent pay from $25 an hour. Flexible hours, paid training, temporary jobs. You will have the opportunity to learn about the importance of the census available job opportunities, and apply in person. Representatives from the United States Census Bureau will be at the event to assist you. Monday, June 24th, 2019, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Adam Clayton Powell. It will be at the Adam Clayton Powell Jr. State Office Building in the second floor Art Gallery. The address is 163 West 125th Street in New York, New York. Join the 2020 census team.
Give that address again, please, and a date, please.
Again, come out and join the U.S. Census team. They are recruiting on Monday, June 24th, 2019, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., located at the Adam Clayton Powell Jr. State Office Building in the second floor Art Gallery. The address for this building is 163 West 125th Street, and that is in New York, New York.
Harlem, New York. So if you want to make some quick and easy money, $25 an hour. I'm not sure what the minimum hours are per week or the maximum hours per month, whatever the case is. You can make some good money taking the census for the United States government. If you need money, there you go. We pass it on. That's our job to each one teach one. We have 10 minutes to go before Nate Ski takes over. Nate Ski will be live, so don't go nowhere. Nate Ski will be live right after us in the next 10 minutes. Nate Ski is in the building.
So Momo's, I'm sorry.
Oh, you read Momo, please?
Momo said, those who know better do better. Never be silent. Rep your belief.
Beautiful, beautiful. The one before that was about the show up anyway, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. Any more comments about the different topics we talked about?
Well, we talked about a lot.
As usual, we're the show about anything. Only Venus versus Mars is a show about anything and everything, but never a show about nothing.
But you didn't answer my question. Oh, so how
What's your question?
how they going to? Because how do you think you want to give everybody $1 million?
You took a bathroom break. That's why you didn't.
TMI,
Damn, you notice I took the phone to the bathroom, right?
So what should we get? $100,000? $5,000? $100? There's 40 million of us supposedly, right? So 40 million times a million.
They say they really counted 40 million. I think it's more than that.
You think it's more?
I think it's more.
Okay.
So how would they? I mean, basically,
the same way they have your social security card, the same way they have birth certificate. You use those documents to prove that you're an American.
They're not trying to do that. They're not. They they're hoping that we get discouraged and we don't say nothing and we just go on without it.
Right. We'll fight amongst each other. How are we going to do it? How are we going? That's the fight. We go. Oh, I'm a sun person. Oh, some people don't get it. That's how we're going to do it. No. Y'all didn't get the joke. That was a serious discussion. That fool was serious about sun people.
No,
he opened the dictionary and tried to read about what negative things that are said about black. And he pointed to that chair you're sitting in. He pointed to that black chair. He said, I'm not that color. I'm not black. That's a fool. FOOOOOOL.
let me tell you, Momo brung it today.
Yes.
She's bringing it.
Please.
Momo, I'm your best friend right now, right? All right. She said the Jacob Javits sentence has come out of many of our mouths. Now ask how many people know who Jacob Javits is.
Jacob Javits was a liberal Republican senator, and he was one of those, I won't call him a fake, because during that time period, a lot of white folks were quote-unquote liberal before Reagan became president. So a lot of these little bit of laws that helped black folks in the early 60s, early 70s came from the liberal Democrats and the liberal Republicans working together. Jacob Javits was a senator, who was a senior senator from New York, I believe, and Robert F. Kennedy was the junior senator from New York. So Jacob Javits, for the most part, he was a decent and fair man, for the most part. I've seen many wicked white folks come after him, so I'll give him his props. He was pretty decent. The late Senator Jacob Javits was a decent Jewish senator.
So let me ask you about what went down with Joe Biden this week.
What went down with Joe
Biden?
You ain't clear about the segregation?
He said, I get along with the segregationists. I got along with Strom Thurmond. I got along with Jesse.
That's not what he said. Here
we go. Here goes a Hillary Clinton supporter.
Yes, I was. Look what you got. Look who you got. What was worse?
I said that Witch should have appointed Bernie Sanders as her vice president.
Bernie Sanders is a dinosaur. No way.
Wow, look what you got now. Look what you got in the presidency.
Again.
Because her foolish decision.
It's because, no, it's not her foolish decision. It's people like you who said, oh, well, It's the
I voted for the
evils.
Wizz, unfortunately.
Whatever.
Who was her vice presidential partner?
It does not matter.
You don't even remember the nigga name. You don't even remember the fool's
Why
name.
you gotta be nigga?
I called him that and I won't take it back.
Well, don't take it back. But anyway, the point being.
We love Charles out here.
The point being, I can't
now you
tell.
see where that comes.
I can't tell. Give me damn donut.
You see why people can't take me at the meeting? They got start insulting my gray hair. Oh, that old gray fool. They said, Rock, you're more smarter than them anyway. They tried to divide me and Rock at the meeting.
And
they're going, what are people talking about over there?
Momo said, as long as you give is a venue to turn up, we there. We don't even try to learn. It's not always our fault, though. We don't know any better. Just
well, sometimes
most don't know any better.
Well, sometimes we as a people, all Americans lack knowledge. Even that clown in the White House lacks knowledge. I won't use the word ignorant, but we all are guilty of lacking knowledge to some degree. Even Bill Gates, even the guy Bezos, the richest man in America, he lacks some knowledge also, I believe.
So how do y'all feel about this whole, because they're trying to ride off
Biden? Biden, like I said before, Biden is just like the Clintons. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, they want to be centrist, which basically means they want to they want to be in the center. They want the Republicans to support them. They want conservative Democrats to support them. They don't want the left wings. They don't want the Bernie Sanders crowd. They don't want the Elizabeth Warren crowd. They want to be a centrist. Give us the center so I can be like Bill Clinton and win 2 terms of the presidency. I don't want to be like Hubert Humphrey, who lost against Nixon by like 500,000 votes. He almost became, if Hubert H. Humphrey would have became president instead of that dirty, stinking dog, Richard Milhouse Nixon, this would have been a whole different world. And if they would have not assassinated Robert F. Kennedy and he became president, this would have been a whole different world. But they didn't want that. What they got is what they wanted. They destroyed the Black Panthers, who was doing nothing but standing up for their community. We weren't no anti-cop. We weren't anti-white. We just wanted respect for our community. And what we got, the Bloods and the Crips. That's what they wanted. That's what they got. The United States government, working with the Jewish mafia and the Italian mafia, you got what you got. And that's the reason why the drugs are still here today, because this no good country, the United States of America, put the drugs there. And don't blame the black youth on the corner. They're nothing but 2-bit punk peddlers. They're not the drug dealers. They don't make the guns. They don't have boats to bring in the drugs.
The cartels.
Exactly. Even the cartels in South America, they ain't nothing but pawns of the CIA. Okay?
All of that DNA.
See, that's the problem we have. We have a big old black convention. Oh, the Black Panthers still talking that stuff. They're still talking that black stuff, the Black Panthers.
That's not what I said. I said all of that.
We're people of color. We're not black. We're people of color.
Well, sometimes, yes, we are people.
The Dominicans don't think nothing about us. The Puerto Ricans don't think nothing about us. Black is back. We're not some people. We're not colored. We're not Negro. We are black and proud people.
Well,
and I got more white neighbors than I have black neighbors. And that's a disgrace to my race.
Okay.
And like the Biden. No, I do not like Biden. I want a liberal. I want a progressive. I don't like the term progressive. I'm true school. I believe in the liberals. I don't believe in the progressive Teddy Roosevelt, the Progressive Party.
I really feel that we're living at a time that the liberals.
Speak to the phone. Speak to the mic.
Pause.
I said speak to it. I suck it. I said speak to it. Pause. I like Rock. Rock should be my side man on the show. He let all my corny jokes. I like Rock. Like the Johnny Carson show with
Rock and the DNA.
Yes.
Would you stop making Wizz blush over here? Go ahead, Wizz.
What?
Ray Clay, you talking about the husband, Ray Clay.
I'm gonna get you on that.
You beat up on me a lot. You got that.
What were you trying to do?
No, but I'm just saying right now.
We got less than 1 minute because Nate's been very
patient. Is he rushing us off?
We asked Nate speak for an extra hour and he gave it to us. So that's not. It's 8 o'clock in California. We gotta switch over and be professional.
I'm gonna
turn my mic down. I'm gonna call Nate Ski and see if he's ready. If he's not, we keep talking. Okay? Let me turn my mic down.
I just feel that the liberal thing is not happening right now. It's not.
Oh, but the conservative thing is those cocksuckers who voted for Trump. They're right and we wrong.
I'm not saying, but liberal is not gonna win. I'm saying because too many of them. It's too many.
See, I was ready to call
I'm saying Elizabeth Warren.
Ready to go. Listen, when the Republicans were running,
too much the same.
When the Republicans were running, there were like 50 of those niggas. 50 Republicans running for presidency. Okay, remember that. Don't just say, "Oh, it's too many." It was too many of them. I gotta call me.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, it's just too much. I mean, with Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, they're the same.
I kind of agree with DNA. When the Republicans did it, we didn't complain it was too many.
I'm not complaining. It's just that somebody got to come together.
Listen, they all got
somebody got to be a vice president.
They will be as soon as they have a winner. You got to get a winner.
It depends how bad it is.
You got to get a winner. You got to get a winner. That's just that.
So
okay, we're gonna switch over now.
People, we'll be back on the 6th. All right, Venus versus Mars.
Who's here next week?
It's gonna be
just me.
Okay,
and Love and Lust.
Oh,
Rest
back. Okay. Okay. What's up to Darren from Columbia, Georgia? What's up to Darren? Sorry you couldn't make it tonight. Okay, Nate Ski is ready to take over from California. Any last shout outs? Because we're running 2 minutes overtime right now.
Okay.
I've been kicked out of better places. I just want to
Momo said DNA, if a liberal gets elected right now, would it really work in the world as it is?
Well, the thing is, if you get Bernie, this is what the ticket should be, in my opinion. What was the name? Help me out, Charms. Who ran the black woman who ran for governor in Georgia? She should be the Sandra somebody. I can't think of her last name. She should be the vice presidential candidate, and Bernie Sanders should be on top of the ticket as the president.
You said that,
and she should be the vice president. Anybody, either Warren and the black woman, but she definitely should be the vice presidential candidate. Okay, I gotta switch over to Nate.
All right, yo.
I appreciate it, Nate.
Y'all be good.
Don't turn it down. Don't stop. Nate Ski is coming up right now. Do not stop. Nate Ski. One last comment. Who got that last comment?
I'll say Monique says, no way can the world go from loving Trump to go liberals.
Excuse me. Remember, Hillary got more votes than Trump. Hillary got 5,000 more votes than Trump. Charms, I'm helping you out now. Hillary won the popular vote. So there are people out there who will support liberals. Remember, Hillary was a centrist. She was a center of the road. Her vice presidential candidate, he was a centrist. He was in the middle. If you get a liberal, we will win this. We will win. We will win. We will win.
We gotta go on the train. Oh my God. What's gonna happen tonight on the train? All right, y'all.
We out. We're going.
Later. See y'all.
He's off, right?
Yes. How about the cameras over there? Everything's off, y'all?
Yes.